Hello, good evening. Right, so done a bit of prep work, just save, you know, you're just watching me drilling and cutting and whatever. Some seat hangers, and I've got these really because I'm quite forgetful, but I remembered where I put them. And I made these in 2008, and just for I left engineering, and I made 4 sets. So a friend of mine, Mark, had one. 2 others went on previous boats, and the last set are here. So they've all worked for me great. So I thought, you know, I'm just going to continue to use them, and they're really strong. And all I did is just get a piece of aluminium, and it's 100 mil wide, and it's about 130, 140 long, and then just bent it. I don't know if you can see it onto the camera properly. All right, so there it is, all prepped, ready to go, and that will just simply hang down. That my seat hangs underneath it, bolt goes through there, job done. It ain't going anywhere. I've contemplated with these putting wing nuts underneath. I may do it at some other stage, but not tonight. So I'm going to put Nylox on. But if I find myself that I'm toying with the idea that if I put wing nuts on, I can just remove the seat. You never know, all right? But then will they come loose? And so that's the kind of things I'm thinking about. All right, so I'll just grab. So this is my kneeling thwart, and although it's quite wide, it's not far off the weight of the other one. This is really, really light wood, but it's really strong. So when I bought this, the chap who sold it to me, it was literally like, oh, it just gives a couple of quid for a tin of biscuits, you know, that kind of thing. And he said it's balsa wood. I don't know. I'm not a woodworker. I don't know. I know about steel and aluminium and titanium and all that. I don't know about wood so much. But for the size of it, it's not far off something that's not as wide. Right? Long time ago, I drew and burnt that on with at the time I didn't have a pyrography pen. I did it with a hot nail. It took well, probably days rather than hours. All right, but there you go. Bit of patience. I just like it. I just like it. It just gives it that little bit of, it's mine then, isn't it? All right, so as always, thanks for joining me. It's not going to take me long at all, so just bear with me while I just crack on with this. And away we go. So into there. This is the most fiddliest bit, is trying to get the nut on. But as always, a bit of patience. Finger tight everything. Can't go on then. There we go. And as always, hold the screw. I think because these have been done before, the Nylox kind of worn. They are second hand. So although as much as I said, you know, right, there we go, we're on. They're probably a bit longer than I needed, but I don't know where I got it from. Just life's journey, you know, it takes you on so many paths. I've got a drill attachment actually that'll do this, but it's quite torquey and I don't want to damage it, just get it going again. So this is really the I'd like to get some form of camera attachment. Maybe somebody can, you know, pass a comment on that. I don't mind drilling into the end plates, you know, at all on this boat for a GoPro to go on to, especially when. So a trip that I've planned for next year now is going to do the Great Glen, and my son is going to be joining me on there, as are two good friends, so stand by for all the prep work. So this boat will be going, is the boat that's going, and yeah. I'll probably end up stripping it, welding it, doing something to it again. It is just a labour of love. So once again. No matter how many times I do this, this is just so fiddly. Rightio. So I skip the bore a bit. Everything's so loose now. They're literally just sort of finger tight. Again, they're nylock, so I don't want to go mad. These are hex bolts because they're short, so I thought I'd use them. So because they're hex bolts, they'll take being worked a little bit better than a screw head. Again, not going to go mad. Open the vibes. Away we go. And so I'm hoping Sunday morning I'm going to go for a paddle. It hasn't been forever, it just feels like it's been forever. Something doesn't feel quite right with this ball. It's nut going in. And there we go. So I'm just going to take the tools out. Okay. So really the only thing that's left in terms of that I want to do to it, doesn't, you know, this isn't a deal breaker, is to put the rubber sailing foot on, and I just need to order it really. I've just had my time, been a bit busy, and you know, it's not the end of the world. I've got other things going on at the moment, getting ready for a trip, stand by for details, and yeah, just procuring lots of bits and pieces there. I want to change, I don't like the look of that, so I'm going to take that, and again I'll do a load out before I go, just so that you can see what I take. And as I said 14, 15 videos ago, whatever it was, it's not how to, this isn't, you know, my way, it's just my way. It isn't how to, it's just the way I do things. And you know, it's taken a bit of time. I could have just gone and paddled it as it was, of course I could, but now it's mine. So I bought it off a friend. I know the history. It was his boat when I bought it. I just paid the cash. Now I've made it mine. I've made it personal to me. I know every screw, nuts and bolts in this thing, and yeah, I'm going to really look forward to paddling it. So when I get the sailing foot, the rubber foot, and I'll probably go for an Endless or one of those. He doesn't know yet, but I'm going to buy it off him. And then yeah, so join me in the next one. Once again, thanks for joining me on my channel. I really do appreciate it. I always say it, but you know, I do appreciate it. All right, and yeah, so thanks a lot, and see you on the next one. Bye for now. Bye bye.